Hello guys, I'm here with my current Pinterest inspired project, and it's a collaboration that I do with the Scrappy Bookworm 1 here on YouTube. And I have a bunch of other things that are spread out on my table that I'm working on. So I just kind of pushed those to the side because I didn't want to forget to post my video, because I'm always posting it on the late side. So today I was home from work, and this is a cracker box for a back to school treat that you could give, a kid, a teacher, husband, cousin, niece, nephew, somebody that you know that's going back to school. This is more of a grade school cracker box, and I didn't use any punch board or anything. I have the punch board, but I figured some people don't and would probably have a problem trying to figure out how to make one if they did have the punch board, or an envelope punch board. There's a lot of videos that you can follow, but this one I did, and I plan on showing you how I made it. So let me start doing that. So that is my box. I'm going to make a small one, and I'm going to use my small what do you call this? Scoreboard, I guess. And again, black. This is an 8.5 by 11, and I'm going to cut it down to 9. So it's going to be 9 by 8.5. Okay. You can make it smaller if you want to, but this is the size I decided to make. And so what we are going to do is, you're going to score every 2 inches. 2, 4, now I have to turn it because I can't get all of my score marks on. So then, well, I like to do it this way. So then you see how I folded it on the second fold. So then you're going to go 2 and then 4. And you should have this little piece right here, because that is the piece that you're going to fold in, tuck in. And if you use a small scoreboard like I'm doing, you're going to have to make sure your score lines meet up to the other side. So just, find a score find a line that the score fits into and score it up. Okay, and then we're going to score it at 1 on the short side, and 1 and a half on both short sides. So 1 and 1.5, and now I have to meet my score lines, so we'll come over on the other end. And so if you have the big scoreboard, it might be wise to use it, but since I don't have a lot of space on my table at the moment because I'm working on some projects and I just don't want to move them, clean them out or anything. So then, now here's the part that I wanted you to see, because scoring is pretty easy. You're going to do every 2 inches and then 1 and 1.5 on this side. So now what you have to do is fold down the 1 inch. Where's my, here it is. I have a 1/2 inch punch, hole punch. So you have the 1 inch folded. So on this corner, you're gonna snip out a piece. Okay, and then here you're gonna go down halfway or thereabout halfway and snip out a piece. And you're going to do that on every score across. And if you don't have a punch that it can go through to, then you can cut it out with a scissor, you know, anything like that. So this is what you're going to have. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to fold on the score, and at the 1 inch you will take your hole punch and go in on the corner there, and then halfway or a little less than halfway up on all the scores. Okay. My 1/2 inch is an EK Success punch, and I don't know where I got it, to tell you the truth. It might have been AC Moore when they were open, because I'd done a lot of shopping in the AC Moore. So now what we're going to do is, if you have a corner rounder, take your corner rounder, you're going to fold on all your folds and round the corners on all your long folds. Okay, so right where you punched the half moon, at the end, you're going to corner round that end. Okay, so and we're going to go through all of them, all the corners, and do that. Alright, so then you'll close it up like this, and the reason why you have 2 punches there is because once it's closed, let's put some, where's my ATG? Let's put some ATG on this and I'll show you. I know I don't have everything scored out on, or punched out on this side, so I don't want to take up a lot of time on the video, so let me do that real quick. Now this is a We Are Memory Keepers, which I think may be a EK Success brand, but I'm not sure. So then you're going to glue it closed like so. Now you're going to, the 1/2 inch line that you made after the 1, you're going to squeeze them in okay? And you're gonna squeeze it in like, hold on here, gotta work them in. You're gonna squeeze them in like so, so they kind of fold in like, but not really fold in, because what you're going to do here is you're going to punch a hole. You could staple it, whatever, but I would punch a hole through all of these layers, and then you can tie your ribbon like this one. Okay, you can staple it, tie it, glue it, whatever you want to do. It's kind of, it's a cracker box, essentially, and when you do this part, you really have to work that second square in so that you can somewhat line up your ends. Okay, so this side, we'll see if I can make this side do that. And you push them in, your sides in, okay, and then you push down on that 1/2 inch fold. Easy though, you don't want to rip your paper. Well, this is cardstock, but still. Okay, so now here that is on both ends. You'll do yours nicer, and then you just punch a hole right here and a hole right here to tie your ribbon, or like I said, you can staple. Totally up to you. So this is my Pinterest inspired project that I do with the Scrappy Bookworm 1 here on YouTube. Go and check her out, and I'll see you in my next video. If you have any questions on how I did this, let me know, and I will try to explain it better for you, or more thoroughly, but it's pretty much, it's very easy. See, and then when you have it folded flat, you can see where the score marks are. That's why I don't know if I would staple them, because when you pinch the sides in, you have just enough to make a hole right here. See? And if you use thinner ribbon than I did and use a smaller hole than I did, it'll probably look nicer. But yeah, so mine's been done for a while. I had shown the Scrappy Bookworm on Sunday that I had it done, and I showed her something else, and she thinks that I should do a video on it, even though it's for her. So I may come back with a video to show you what I had done, and it's a Halloween gift for her. So yeah, I may be back between now and the end of the week to show you that video, or I'll show it to you before I send it out to her for Halloween. Okay, I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.